You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can't be perfect, baby, 'cause nobody's perfect, darling. But no, 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 there's nobody in the world like you. What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel? And you know nobody knows how you feel, 'cause everybody's got their own damn problem. So everybody's trying to find their way, and day by day is a struggle in this world, you know.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Well, it's Monday, we're back again, and we had a great time on Saturday at the biggest legal tea party. I was here in my tea party outfits, in my, my heels, my makeup, my hair, everything was great. The guests that attended the party were fabulous. They were all, they had lots of fun. We drank our tea and spilled all the legal tea on, the Citizenship Act 2021. So I invite you again to go watch it if you haven't yet watched it. And don't forget to like my Facebook page and share with your friends. I come with regular updates on U.S. immigration law. Welcome. If you join and you don't comment, I don't see who has joined. Welcome. So today we're going to be just talking very quickly about the visa ban that has been revoked by President Joe Biden. He revoked this February 24th. I think I posted it on my page. So we're going to go a little bit into details, just a very quick recap of what has happened so far, and then we can call it a day. Welcome, guys. Welcome to all of you joining us. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Okay, so ex-president Trump, he came with a lot of changes. As we know, last year we were hit very severely by coronavirus, and so on April 22nd, 2020, President Trump actually put a ban. He stopped people from getting green cards and from getting visas. So he banned immigrant and non-immigrant visas from being issued to people, and he stopped them from coming to the US. And his idea was that, or the reasoning behind the ban, which was Proclamation 114 10014, was that there was a novel coronavirus and Americans were already struggling with jobs, and so they did not want competition. There was going to be pressure on the labor market where supply would exceed demand, and so they kind of reasoned that hello Benikitia, good morning to you. I hope you are doing great. All right, so they figured that letting people come into the United States during the coronavirus was going to hugely impact the economy, and they were going to displace American workers. Okay, so that was the basis under which the ban was put in place. So we're going to go briefly into the scope of the suspension and the limitation of entry into the United States. So the ban affected those who were outside the United States, and of course who did not have immigrant visas that were valid and effective as at April 22, 2020. Also, it affected people who did not have official travel documents other than a visa. Okay, so there were people that the ban did not affect, and these were green card holders. So if you were lawful permanent residents of the US, the ban did not affect you. And then they also, of course, made exceptions for physicians and nurses and healthcare professionals who could come into the US and help the US battle the coronavirus. Smart, right? Yeah, we don't want you guys here. We don't want foreigners here. But if you are coming as an essential worker to perform work related to COVID, then you're welcome, right? At that time, nobody even wanted to come to the US to come and help battle coronavirus because there were, the death tolls and the number of people dying were a lot. So there were a number of exceptions. Also, it didn't affect, the ban imposed by ex-President Trump did not apply to people who were coming under the EB-5 investor program. The EB-5 is the people who are coming to invest $1 million into the US. Those who have money and want to invest $1 million, that did not affect them. We need the money, right? So all those people were also allowed to come. And then it also did not affect aliens who was the spouse, or that means the wife or the child of a US citizen, and any alien who was also the child of a US citizen. So if you were a child of a US citizen, you were excluded from this ban. That meant that, unfortunately, if you were the spouse of a green card holder, you were included in this ban. Also, if you were the child of a green card holder, you were also in this ban. So you were all those people were banned from entering the United States. And people with the H-1B, H-2B, L visa, all those people were also banned because they did not want them to come and then come and compete with the American workers. Also, the the visa lottery winners were banned. People who had won the visa lottery 2020, they could not come to the US. So that's what the ban covered. And the ban was actually extended through to December 31st, 2020. And then ex-President Trump extended it again before leaving office. He extended it to March 31st, 2021. So it was set to expire then. But President Joe Biden went ahead of the game and he has actually banned it. And let's just take a look at the ban, the good and wonderful news. Okay, we're going to take a look at this. The proclamation that a proclamation that revokes the proclamation that banned these people. So he said that he didn't believe that this proclamation 101-4 was beneficial to the US, and so people should be allowed. There should not be a suspension of entry of immigrants and non-immigrants to the US because it did not impose any risk. According to him, it even harms US industries because we need the people, we need immigrants who are going to come here to work and to positively affect the US economy. So in his words, he said it harms individuals who were selected to receive opportunity to apply for and received immigrant visas for the 2020 diversity visa lottery. Okay, it prevented visa lottery people from entering, and I got lots of messages from these people, winners, who were constantly asking for updates. So now, thankfully, that has been revoked. The President Joe Biden has revoked these bans, and so now there's not going to be any more family separation. Green card holders, family members of green card holders can now come in. Even some family members of US citizens were also banned, like the parents of US citizens who are categorized as immediate relatives. Imagine, they were actually also banned. And the F4 categories of people, that's even brothers and sisters of US citizens, they were also banned. This ban has been lifted. The F3, that is the married sons and daughters of US citizens, were also included in the ban, the mass ban by ex-President Trump, that has also been lifted. And now, now things have opened up. There's been a revocation on the proclamation that banned all these people. And so, yeah, basically that is what it is pretty much. And what's going to happen is that moving forward, the president has decided that he wants to there has to be a review of agency guidance, and so that means the Secretary of State, the Secretary of Labor, and the Secretary of Homeland Security, they have been tasked with reviewing regulations and orders and guidance and policies that will sort of they will issue revised guidance to the situation. So they will come out with regulations and policies that will be in line with the revocation of the ban that President Joe Biden has implemented. Okay, guys. Good morning, Ima. Good morning. Kojo Ima says, good lawyer. Okay, yeah, that's really great news. Janet Davis says, good morning, interested topic. Welcome, Janet. Robert Frost, thank you so much for joining. He says, brilliant lawyer. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining. So yes, we're almost at the end of this video. So basically that's the good news. Now the embassies around the U.S. embassies around the world had been stopped from issuing immigrant and non-immigrant visas. And as I have explained, there were some exceptions, and some of these exceptions were, spouses of U.S. citizens. That's a wife or a child of a U.S. citizen. I'm sorry, the wife or husband of a U.S. citizen. And then also children of U.S. citizens were also not part of the ban. Okay. And this is actually a very interesting thing. You have to note that when it comes to U.S. immigration law, there's a difference in how children of U.S. citizens and sons and daughters of U.S. citizens, how they are treated under U.S. immigration law. Let me tell you the difference. And guys, listen here. When you're categorized as a child of a U.S. citizen, you are known as an immediate relative, and those people have topmost priority, along with the husband or wife and along with the parent of a U.S. citizen. A child of a U.S. citizen means somebody who's under 21 years old and also, of course, not married. Those people have top priority as opposed to sons and daughters of U.S. citizens. Sons and daughters of U.S. citizens means that you are above 21 years and older. I mean, a child of a U.S. citizen should also include somebody who's 40 years old, but under U.S. immigration law, it does not. It means that if you are older than 21, you are categorized as F1 if you are unmarried. So that is, that's a step below immediate relative. So those people were part of the ban. That, as I said, that has been revoked. I'm just going over, how it's quite technical, the categorizations of depending on who your relative is in the US, that will depend on how they view your application. Okay, so people who have topmost priorities are the unmarried children of US citizens who are under the age of 21, parents of US citizens, and also husbands and wives of a US citizen. So that's the wonderful news that we have. Essentially, that's it. So we're expecting that there's going to now the unrestricted entry into the United States has now been revoked. So during the coronavirus era, embassies around the world, U.S. embassies were not issuing visas. They were not working. They issued statements and policies that stated that they were only catering to emergency and mission critical. They were issuing out visas for emergencies and mission critical people, and also people who wanted to come and help with the coronavirus pandemic. So now you should expect, if you received letters that stated that, some of my clients received letters that stated that they had been rescheduled for the interview. The interviews had been put off. Some couldn't get interview dates. So go back to any correspondence that you received from the U.S. Embassy or the consulate, reread it, look at the instructions and what it told you to do. I will try to keep you guys updated as possible. But if you need clearance and clarification and guidance on what you were specifically told, don't forget to call my office on 240-801-7288. I'll take a look at your case and tell you, what you need to do specifically for your situation. For those who have been locked outside the United States, thankfully, the gates are now open. They'll now start, issuing visas, both immigrant and non-immigrant visas, because President Joe Biden has determined that it does not negatively affect the U.S. economy, and that in fact the U.S. economy actually thrives on, talents from around the world and things of that nature. So that is great news for all of us. Emmanuel Zillian, he's tagging someone. You're welcome to this live video. Jael, oh my goodness, Jael, you're very welcome to this video. It's been ages. Very welcome. I hope all is well with you. We need to chat, girl. Okay, thanks for joining. Guys, if you haven't liked my Facebook page, please like my Facebook page. And don't forget to share my video with your family and friends. As I always say, U.S. immigration, people's statuses are secret. These are secrets. A lot of my clients tell me, lawyer, you don't know. People actually think I'm a U.S. citizen because I sit in my car and come and go every morning. But I'm undocumented. I don't have papers. So don't think that, somebody lives in the U.S. and they are documented. They have papers. You would be shocked. There's so many people that come and go, wake up and go and hustle and come back, and they don't have documentation. My videos would help them because I share so many secrets and I share helpful information. I share up-to-date news. And so that's pretty much it. Don't forget to just like my page and share with your family and friends. You don't know what they could be going through, and they may just need my services. All right, guys. So that's it. The ban has been revoked. Essentially, that's it. They're going to be, within the coming days, they're going to be issuing new rules, and we'll be keeping an eye out for everybody that will be affected, and so that we can help you, to come join your family and friends, and those who have to come and do, undertake whatever endeavors, they will be able to do so without limitation. All right. I'm just wishing you guys a wonderful rest of the day. Emmanuel Zillian says thank you. All right. You're very welcome. And James Sumo, you are so welcome. Good morning to you. He says, great topic, just shared to 3 groups. We are very grateful that you've shared our videos. We want to impact immigrants. We are, that's the whole goal, that we want to educate. There's a bridge. There's a lot of immigrants don't have access to great legal education. They listen to people on the streets who have no idea about, U.S. immigration law and what they've heard and all the hearsays, and all those are riddled with a lot of misinformation. And some of these people screw themselves up because they listen to people and then they realize that they're out of status, or they've messed up very important things that they need to do with regards to U.S. immigration law, because U.S. immigration law is very technical, and one misstep could lead to your doom, because even living comfortably and working here in the U.S., you need your green card. You need legal status, and legal status is so important because when you have your green card, you'll have a pathway to citizenship. And sometimes people try to do things that they've heard other people say. Those people are not lawyers, and then they mess up their applications, and then they're in trouble. They mess their whole family up. So that is my aim, to bring legal education and exciting legal news and immigration news to people so that they hear it directly from the source. I always have the laws right in front of me. I spill the tea just as it is, hot immigration legal tea that will help immigrants from around the world, and especially located in the United States, get access to proper legal service. Okay, so guys, that is why I came your way. The proclamation on 10014 has been revoked. Now there's no more suspension of entry of immigrants and non-immigrants to the United States, because President Joe Biden has determined that they do not present a risk to the U.S. labor market. They're not coming to compete with U.S. citizens for jobs. So the road is clear. Just expect, updates from your emails. Keep a lookout. Contact your consulate. Look at your emails. Keep your ears on the ground and see how you can come join your family if they had applied for you and you were banned, and if you had you were a visa lottery winner. Just keep your ears on the ground to see how things can turn around for you. All right, guys. Without much ado, I'm rushing out. I have a number of consultations and a number of meetings and some work to catch up with, but I couldn't do that without coming to you first. I'm bringing you this very exciting news. Also, just again, the biggest legal tea party, we had it on Saturday, and I dropped some very great news for undocumented immigrants. Go watch that video up to the end as to why I believe that there's something that may be coming for undocumented immigrants. I spilled all the tea in that video, so go watch my last video of the biggest legal tea party. Watch the end, share with friends. We had a great time last Saturday, and I hope to come your way again soon. I'm wishing you guys such a wonderful, wonderful, fabulous day, and so I will see you guys later. Hello, Solomon. Lee, thanks for joining. You're in China. I want to study my master's in mathematics. Solomon, okay, I see your question. Today we didn't, we'll come again with more helpful information. Always, yes, just drop your questions and then I will review the questions that most people want answers to and try to do videos on them, okay? So have a wonderful rest of the day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Be great, be good, stay safe, protect yourself, wash your hands, wear your face mask. I want to see you alive. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care. Bye.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up and make a move. 'Cause the world will never see you until you do. No, they don't really care what you're going through. So you gotta show them, baby. You gotta show them the real you. You gotta give them what you've got. No, don't let them see what you're not, 'cause you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond 1,000 reasons why. And you can't be perfect, baby, 'cause nobody's perfect, darling. But no, 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 there's nobody in the world like you. What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel? And you know nobody knows how you feel, 'cause everybody's got their own damn problem. So everybody's trying to find their way, and day by day is a struggle. In this world, you know you have to hustle. Just know that you're not alone. You don't always have to be strong all by yourself. I said it's okay to ask for help. Now listen, people will find you, but they don't define you. And you will find people who help redesign you. People will find you, but they don't define you. And you will find people who help redesign you. You are a work of art. Bet you didn't think you